Much of New York currently under a drought watch, and while in this phase there are no official restrictions from the state, one county is going ahead and enacting mandatory limits on water usage.
Fox 5's Richard Giacovas is live in Rockland County with details on the new requirements that are now taking effect. Richard.
Lori, Steve, this is what happens when you don't see any significant rainfall for weeks. This is the Ramapo River now at unprecedentedly low water levels, which is the main water source supply here in Rockland County. One of the many counties here in New York State under a stage 2 water emergency. What does that mean? There's a lot of restrictions, like you said, going into place, and they take effect today. So out of an abundance of caution, we'll tell you that county officials are mandating homeowners and business owners to cut back on water usage in order to conserve. It's mostly for outdoor use only. Here's what they're asking people to do. Water your lawn twice a week, only on specific days. For example, if you live in an address with an odd number, water your lawn on Mondays and Thursdays. Even numbers, Tuesdays and Fridays. You can only water your lawn between the hours of 2 and 6 a.m. If you have an automatic or in-ground sprinkler system, or if you have a manual sprinkler, water between 5 and 9 p.m. This is just one restriction. There are many others, including, let's say, you're washing clothes. Make sure you have a full load in your washing machine to avoid doing more than one. And for Rockland restaurants, waiters are not to serve patrons water unless they ask for it. This is, again,
From stage 3, it goes to no lawn watering at all, and a lot of those other measures that are in stage 2 get even more tightened up, and there's some additional mandatory water conservation measures that go into place as well. So it's more impactful to folks. It hurts a little more, and we're hoping we avoid getting there.
So as we mentioned, this is not just Rockland County, and you have to remember here, this can go into a stage 3 water emergency. Not something you want to do because, like you may have heard a little bit there in that shot, the county health officials are saying they could impose more restrictions on residents and business owners if they don't listen and they don't conserve. And taking a look at this Ramapo River, the water levels do look significantly lower than they normally do. Again, many other counties in the state here in New York, parts of New Jersey and Connecticut under a water emergency, and again, parts of eastern Connecticut in that stage 3 zone already. We're live in Ramapo tonight. Richard Giacovas, Fox 5 News.
Yeah, the situation's pretty dire.
It really is.
All throughout the country, really.
Gotta be careful. Okay, thank you, Richard.